Hey guys, it's Mike here. How you doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm here to talk to you today about bungee jumping. So, a lot of you have seen my video with me bungee jumping, particularly a lot of my friends and family. I thought I'd share it with you guys. But more so, I wanted to sort of share with you some of the answers that I have in regards to some of the extreme sports. Those of you who know me well enough, they know I love to party. They know I love to dance. They also know I love to do things like whitewater rafting, anything sort of, I guess, semi-extreme, safe but still semi-extreme. So I want to run you through some of the ropes as to what's going through my mind. So bungee jumping itself, I don't think is a very risky sport. There have been a few or numerous, accidents worldwide, but when you consider the hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people that do it every year, look, in the end of the day, it is a relatively safe sport to do. Just a couple of things. The main question people ask me is, it's bad for your head, it's bad for your eyes, it whips you around, the sudden stuff. Look, I'm going to say that's totally false. If you think about a rubber band and you take a rubber band and you put an object on the end of it and you let it go, it's not going to go there and just stop dead. A bungee cord is basically a giant elastic band. It's probably very different, to some of the, bungees that they do in some of the places. I think it's like Papua New Guinea where they jump off using vines, which obviously come to a very hard stop. That kind of bungee, totally different, and I'm not talking about that type of experience today. I'm talking about your typical bungee, typical bungee ropes, basically a bunch of rubber bands. It's like a giant elastic band, and when you come off, they'll basically measure your weight. That's going to depend. Your weight really is how far that rubber band is going to expand, and that's why it's really important that you guys actually tell them the right weight. If you tell them that you're a little bit lighter than you actually are, let's hope you're doing it into water, because you're going to get wet. If you're doing it over dry land, it could mean a significant bump into the noggin. So, do make sure that you have your correct weight there. They will normally do it on site and not trust your word anyway. I guess when you're doing it, the first thing is, yes, you're standing up there, you're standing on the platform. There are a lot of things that go through your mind. And for me personally, there was one key thing that was going through my mind, and that was the ground I'm on is a perfectly good, perfectly sound surface. Why on earth would I jump off it? And particularly as you start etching, your legs are tied together, so you're kind of having to do this like awkward little hop towards the edge. You're listening to the instructors, you're hoping that they've done everything right, tied your ropes off, everything else like that. But the big thing is it's your own mental rush. A lot of people they need somebody to push them off the edge. I think the ultimate rush when it comes to things like bungee jumping is actually doing it yourself. Is committing yourself to your goal of which is to, in this case, jump off that perfectly good bridge, or jump off that perfectly good structure and head down yonder. You'll notice that in just about every single bungee jump, the person, they kind of lean forward, and they jump in a forward type of direction, pushing away and go down head first. And that's probably the most important thing, because you don't want to end up sort of trying to go down vertical and then snap down under. Really what you want to be doing is you want to be heading straight down, so that as you're pointing down, you point down to the bottom. And like I said, just like a rubber band, you're going to basically come through. The slack of the bungee cord is going to slowly get taken up. When it sort of gets straight and vertical, it just starts to expand out until it basically reaches at the bottom, and then basically you get one or two sort of like, elastic type springs. Really overall not too bad. I must say the most sort of tedious part about any bungee experience is actually not the bungee itself, but is when they lower the bungee cord back down. That can take 2 or 3 minutes. Meanwhile, you got all the blood rushing to your head. That part sort of does drive you a little bit crazy. But you've got so much adrenaline from the jump. It is really worth it. It is a lot of fun. I recommend you guys do it. Do it safely. Obviously, do it with professionals. I hope this has been worth your time. I hope I've convinced you to do it. And send through your videos. Try and subscribe. Send me through your videos. I'll try and tag them on here. I'd love to hear all of your experiences. Good, bad, or ugly. If you've done it before, personally, I've done it a few times. I've loved it. Love to hear what your thoughts are. Till next time. See you guys later. Enjoy the video.
side by those TV screens, we've got a camera. Good on you, man. Big on this first here, Michael. Sorry? Big on that one. You can't take it with you. So you want me to do a big jump? Yeah, man. Just put your arms out front first, and I'll give you a countdown, buddy. So looking up there, looking up. Stand up, little mate. Stand up, stand up top. Yeah, man. Take a deep breath and just to launch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. See you, buddy. Coming up, bro.
The cool ones. You can do that last and then go to that. Okay, man. I'll grab your ticket back. Come on in, Steve. Are you all from Australia? I'm from England. Oh, well, I have to. And the other half steers over your way, aren't they?
503.
Bars and things down the left.